Definitely not what I expected. I packed my suitcases to leave, gone on holiday. I still have to pack my camera bag, but don't worry, I'm not gonna bother you with an entire video where I just pack my camera bag. I think I'm bringing my Canon EOS-R, not the M50. Maybe I'll try to make room to bring also the Canon 90D. Now I have to think about lenses. For the Canon EOS-R, well, I'm gonna bring the 35mm f1.8 and the 10 to 18mm for vlogging. For the 90D, besides the 10 to 18mm for vlogging also on the 90D, I'm not sure. But there is one lens that might turn useful for the Canon 90D to use both during the day and at night, but especially at night. It's not a really fast lens, but can do the job. We'll talk about it after the intro. What's up guys, Dan Frulani here and welcome back to a new video. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, if not just hit the like button. Today I was packing my suitcase and my camera bag because I'm leaving. I'm going to Alicante, south of Spain, on the beach for a few days. I was trying to figure out which camera and lenses to bring with me. So I was thinking, yeah, definitely the 10 to 18mm for some vlogging. But then I was thinking if I had to vlog at night and there's no light, or very poor light or bad light, I can't vlog with the 10 to 18mm in those conditions. I can try, but if something goes wrong, I will end up with no usable footage. I consider the Canon EOS-R with the 35mm f1.8, which is awesome, but it might be a little bit too tight. For my 90D, I don't have the 35mm. So, okay, if I bring with me my Canon 90D for vlogging at night, I will definitely need a different lens. I can't vlog with the 50mm, it's way too tight. And as I already said, the 10 to 18mm is not a fast lens. It has a maximum aperture of f4.5, which is way too dark. Not good in very low light. And okay, so I decided to make a little test with my Canon 90D and the EF-S 24mm f2.8, the pancake lens. I'm gonna put this on a Joby Gorilla Pod and I'm going out and I try to vlog a little bit in the dark. And I might be going to my outdoor studio that during the day it's just awesome for the colors and the kind of light I get there. If you watch my videos, you're already familiar with that place, so you know what I'm talking about. But at night, the light is so bad there, and that might be a very good test for the Canon 90D, the 24mm in very poor light conditions. Let's see how it goes. Definitely not what I expected. Well, wait a minute. This is not the Canon 90D with the 24mm. This is just my iPhone. And I'm just waiting for the time lapse here. And this is it. Is the Canon 90D with the 24mm f2.8 at f2.8, an ISO 800, and I'm on the bridge and there's some light. I'm holding the camera on the Joby Gorilla Pod 5K with my arm now completely scratched, and this is what you see at night, but there is some light. If you want to walk and talk with the Canon 90D on top of the Joby Gorilla Pod, it's a little shaky, and because this lens doesn't have stabilization, and if you activate the stabilization on the camera, well, it crops a little bit more. Now the stabilization of the camera is on. It might still be a little shaky because I had some coffee before going out. But let's say you don't like it because it's a little bit too tight and it's a little bit shaky, so as I always say, you can play it smart. You can just find a spot that you like or something, put the camera down on the mini tripod, frame yourself, and you're good to go. If you find a place where there's some decent light, this lens is not bad at all with the Canon 90D. But what if you can't find a place with any decent light? What happens? Because here, more or less, there's light. Well then, let's go to my outdoor studio right here, down the stairs. During the day I have some great light, and at night, kinda sucks. But let's try to see what this Canon 90D with the 24mm looks like in very bad light. And this is it. I think this is one of the worst places where to come at night for the lights, because there are all these street lights and very bad lights, kind of orangey. But this is what it looks like. ISO 3200. As I probably already told you, I packed my bags, like my suitcases, for my vacation, but I still haven't packed my camera bag. And shall I bring this camera and this lens, the Canon 90D with the EF-S 24mm, like to use at night? What do you think about it? Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe if you aren't already. Alright, now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna see the footage I got, and I will figure it out. Just 1 second. Alright, so what do you think about it? Leave a comment down below and check the links in the description to see all my gear stuff and things. My gear, and check the link to Epidemic Sound if you want awesome music and sound effects to use in your videos for 1 month for free. The EF-S 24mm is not a very fast lens. Its maximum aperture is f2.8, so it's not gonna be as good as the 35mm. The RF 35mm f1.8 in low light, and also the field of view for vlogging is not really ideal. I mean, you may walk around and talk in front of the camera while you hold it on the Jummy Gorilla Pod. Yeah, you can do that, but it's not ideal. According to my experience, it's much better to vlog in a different way. As I showed you, just find a good spot, a place that works for you, and frame yourself, click the rec button, say what you have to say, and you're good to go. So why that's not good for walking and talking, or at least not ideal? Because of the field of view. It's a 24mm, but for crop sensors. It's a lens for crop sensor cameras on a crop sensor camera. So instead of looking like a 24mm on a full frame, it looks more like a... It looks more like a 38-ish, something like that. So let's say it's even tighter than the RF 35mm on the Canon USR, because that's a 35mm full frame. But this is a 24 acting like, for what concerns the field of view, like a 38-ish and something, 38 and something. And for B-rolls, well, if you shoot 120 frames per second, the shutter speed would be 250, 1/250th of a second. And that's a lot. I mean, it means it gets much darker. If you shoot your B-roll in 60 frames per second, the shutter speed would be 120, 1/120th. That could be a little bit better, but still, it's not a fast lens. By the way, you saw the samples, my vlog thing, so and tell me what you think about it. You can judge from there. I mean, I think it's enough to judge if this lens with this camera, like the 24mm with the Canon 90D, is good enough for vlogging at night. Well, that's all I wanted to show you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you ain't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.